Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review the Family Investment Office database. It's a USA version and it has been recently updated in July 2025. This is the ultimate database of ultra-high net worth investors, and this database includes 365 key family investment offices in the USA. Now, this particular database has been created for real estate fundraising, so there is a strong category specialization in this. It includes 690 key contacts, and it is verified single and multifamily contacts. I also included 64 top real estate, private equity, and investment companies within it because, again, it has been used to raise capital for a real estate project. This is your direct path to USA ultra high net worth capital. So the differences in the data, why this database stands apart. Again, it has 690 verified U.S. contacts. It's dynamically updated, rigorously authenticated for active decision makers. Now, how is that done? You can't do this using AI. You can't use it doing any software. I literally, in preparation of using this database for a real estate fundraising, I clicked every single website to make sure that, first of all, they were active and they were somebody or some firm that is a family investment office, either on a single or multi-family level, or an investment company that raises capital mainly on the real estate sector. Eliminated the dead ends by using freshest data. Now, if they were a family investment office and their interest was space technology, I just deleted them from this search because really we're looking at a few small categories, real estate being one of them. We really wanted to make sure it was focused. And pre-vetted contacts for immediate engagement. So all the contacts in this particular database were active as of 2024. We have LinkedIn's for a lot of them. Most of the time, those contacts aren't going to change. What we have updated, I'll show you on the actual spreadsheet. So what sectors stand out in this database? Well, Family Investment Office databases offer diverse coverage across investment sectors. Now, this particular database demonstrates a significant and consistent interest in the following areas. We mentioned real estate. They also have interest in consumer goods, business services, manufacturing, renewable energy, healthcare, technology, and financial services. Our key use of this particular database was real estate, but of course, a lot of times there are multiple interests, but this just shows you the depth of the database as a whole. Now, what are the top 5 observations in this database? Well, firstly, private equity is the most frequently mentioned investment type, and the real estate group that I'm using with this database is in the private equity side. They're already earning income, and there's a private equity group on board that is acting as the lead investor, so they work perfectly for us. Second, real estate, self-explanatory there. Growth equity shows a significant interest in expanding businesses. Venture capital is actively sought for high growth, early stage ventures, and public equities are a consistent part of the investment strategies alongside private investments. So those are the 5 top observations that I was able to draw out of this database. So who qualifies to acquire this database? Well, unfortunately not everybody. This is exclusive access to a verified capital network for serious fundraising professionals. This meticulously curated database is the result of months of research, verification, and refinement designed specifically for institutional grade fundraising teams seeking direct access to US-based single and multi-family investment offices. To be very clear, this is the database that I use with clients who bring me on either on a retainer or some other sort of package to do fundraising, usually 10, 20, $50 million and up. So it's not for somebody that just can buy it and spam their clients. It's not what this is for. This is a professional capital raisers database. So whether you're representing a private equity firm, a venture capital group, investment bank, or direct capital raising entity, which is the group that I was hired to assist with fundraising, the other real estate group, this database offers a strategic edge in identifying and engaging credible U.S. capital sources. Is there a guarantee that you're going to get funding from this? No. That's just not the way the fundraising industry works. But it is the strongest family investment office database for the USA that has been created, and I can extremely make sure that that point is really relayed to people, that I have been involved in acquiring these type of databases for years, and this is one that I've actually taken from a very rough stage to a very refined stage. So again, confidentiality and selectivity distributed due to proprietary nature of this database and the sense of contacts it contains. It's only shared with qualified professionals and legitimate fundraising teams. So contact me directly to discuss your needs and ensure alignment before purchase. So let's take a look at the database. Okay, now we're over on the spreadsheet part of the database, and we have two lists here: Family Investment Offices USA and the Private Equity Real Estate 2025. So both these are databases that were covered off in the earlier part of the video. We go along the top right hand side here. We've got first and last name, email, entity type, whether it's a single or multifamily. We've got the firm name, website. They're all in the US. We've got the city as well. Now, in the April 2024, all the contacts were checked, and if they had LinkedIn's, they were included. They were all active. I did not check the LinkedIn's for this particular campaign because we went just right off of the emails. Every email landed, so there was no issue. And now the title as well, these are all senior members. Now, when we come up to these fields here, investment focus, sector interest, notable portfolio, and brief overview. So those are parts of the database that I've created specifically for use in this campaign, because every email was personally sent out, and we did have to use some of the keywords to let the people who were receiving our investment opportunity know that this isn't just a broad email. We mentioned previous investments, similarities, and anything that we can kind of relate to our group to their group. It just makes it an easier approach. Most of these type of groups do like to see some sort of tailored email, and again, I did filter out the ones that had maybe only one or two sectors that didn't have any relation to real estate at all. I mean, if it was so far-fetched, we just didn't contact them because we didn't want to waste the bullets. So if I scroll down to the bottom here, you can see there are 693, 94, of which there's about 350 individual companies. So there's multiple contacts at each firm, and that's pretty common. It just allows you an opportunity to reach out to different people. Now, when we take a look at the private equity real estate list, it's very much the same. Well, what makes this list really key, at least for our purposes, again, this was used for real estate fundraising, is that it is all real estate investment groups that do joint ventures, acquire other assets from other companies, and we use this as an introductory note of our project, of our investment opportunity, because we had not only a large 50 million raise in this case, but you could also do 10 million. You could also do $100,000 if you wanted to. So there was different categories, and there was a number of real estate groups that showed very strong interest in what we were doing, and a lot of times it's because there's a lot of synergy. For example, if you have a large amount of assets that you're already have income on, as our group did, these particular types may find that very interesting to add some to their portfolio, or there's strong possibility that when it comes time to exit, that one of these companies could be the type that could look at our company and say, wow, they contacted us in July of 2025 and now it's 2028, they're looking to exit. Then we would go back to those people and say, listen, as an update, or if we need to do other funding rounds, we would go back to this group and say, listen, we reached out to you when we were raising 50. We've got 15 million raised. We're having another opportunity. Would you like to get involved? So again, it's making sure that you're having the right strategy when it comes to reaching out to these type of investors. And again, in this case here, these are about the top 64 real estate investment groups in the USA. So do you need help with your fundraising? Click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.